Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to handle the frames in the web application using Selenium Java. So there are mainly three ways to handle the frames. One is using web element. The second one is a name and ID property. And we can also use the index base like 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. And then finally, how to come out of the frame. Now, I already created the methods for these four mechanisms, and we have the setup method. In the setup method, we are setting the properties for the Chrome driver, then invoking the Chrome browser, navigating to this my site URL. This is the my customized HTML file. So this file is going to be shared in the description. You can copy that, paste in Notepad, and save as a .html file. Now let's look at this web page. This is the iFrames, frames.html file. So how to find the frames in your web page? So right click on your website, inspect element, and you can just type frame, or you can also type iFrames, as anything is fine. You can just type no frame, so you will get the frames. Here is a frame. This is one frame. Okay, only one frame is it. So the frames basically know that the frames has a tag name with iframe. The frames tag name. The frames usually has a tag name as iframe. So I have one frame here. Okay. So how to handle the elements? Okay, in this particular frame. How to handle the elements in this particular frame? So let's example in this frame window. So I have this login link. I want to click on this login link. Let me take the property of this login. I have a class name. I'll go back to my class. How to handle using the handle frame using the web element. Now let's go here, driver.find element by dot class name. Can give this dot click. So this is I'm just now using without entering into the frame, and click on login button, login link. Now let us run and see. So I know it is taking some time to load the page. Let us give some wait, like the sleep of 5 seconds. Let's come back here. It is waiting for 5 seconds. And it is giving no such element exception. That means unable to locate the element which is given here. This ICO, this login link, not able to find by your driver. So in that case, what you'll do? So first of all, I want to switch to the frame. Switch into the frame. I want to switch into the frame and click on login link. So how to switch to that frame basically? So first of all, we need to create a web element. So I just use as an example login link is equal driver.find element by dot. So I'm going to take some the CSS selector for this frame. Focus on this. So this is the frame window, right? Okay, you can right click on here. You can take copy CSS selector, copy as selector. Control F, paste here. Just copy this, paste here. Done. Now you have to switch to the frame. Driver dot switch to dot frame. So there are three ways. One is the frame with index, frame with the string or name or ID, and we have the web element. So I'll go with the web element. So already created the web element here. Then So we are switching to the frame. That means your driver is going to navigate to this page, particular frame. Now you can click whatever you want to. So before that, I just want to show, I want to click on this login link, right? So when you click on this login link, you should be able to see in the bottom login elements. You should be able to see the login page with the username and password. You see that email address, password, login button. Make sure you should be able to see that. So I just want to run this and see. See, it is clicked on the login link and we are able to see this login page. So this is how you have to click on this particular frame. The second one is how to use the index or name or ID. So if your frame is having any kind of ID, let's example, right click on this one, inspect element. If your frame is having any ID or name property, you can use that. So this frame is having ID and name. So suppose it doesn't have name or ID property, you don't have to worry. You just have to take the X path or CSS selector, anything is fine. So this time I'm taking the ID. Copy this. Now how to handle with the name or ID property, right? Driver dot switch to dot frame, and you can use here a name of the frame. You don't need to worry about this particular web element. This is not required for you. You just have to simply use driver dot switch to dot frame of ID of your frame. Copy this, paste here, and the same way I can copy here, paste here. Now let us give a few more seconds here. 2 seconds. Right click. Yes, it's clicked. Perfect. Just click. So due to the wait, due to the time, so it was not able to click on it, but I gave some wait. So it has waited for 2 seconds and it is clicked on the login link. Now I'm able to see the login screen here. So this is how you can handle with the ID property. So now if you want to do the name property, you can also do that. This is with the ID property. ID property. If you want to go with the name property, name property. Driver dot switch to dot frame. So you can use ID from the name here. Name is equal to my frame. You can use this. I want to comment this. So now you can click on, right click on this one and run it. Yeah, it is clicked on this login link and we are able to see the login page here. So now we have completed with the web element, ID and name property. Now we'll see with the index. Driver dot switch to dot frame. Index always start with 0. Always start with 0. So 0 means this is the first frame in the page. First frame in the page. So if you see this in this website, if you see this in this page, we have only one frame. That means we can use 0 only. If you have multiple frames, you can use 1, 2, 3 like that. 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. So since I'm having only one frame, you can use 0 only. Now let's go back. Copy this, paste here. I'm copying this weight also. Copy this method name, call in the main method, run. It has clicked on the login link and we are able to see email address and password. Perfect. Now, next thing is there is one more text box in the same page, that is a full name. I want to enter some text here, example Kudikala Ramesh. Let us try that. Right click, inspect element. So it doesn't have any kind of ID or name property. Right click on this one and copy XPath here. Enter text in full name text box. Drive dot find element by dot XPath dot send keys to enter the data into the text boxes. Right. So after clicking on this, login link, I just want to give a break or maybe 2 seconds wait. Right click, run as Java application. Go back. So we are getting no such element exception. You see that unable to locate element, that input. The full name text box unable to find it. You know why? The reason is here we are entering to the frame and we are clicking on some login link. We are entering to the frame box here, click on the login links. So whenever you want to enter a text into the text boxes or click on the button, whatever it is, the action which you are doing outside the frame, this is outside the frame. If you want to do any action outside the frame, you need to come out of this frame. The driver is inside the particular frame only. So the driver should know it has to come out of the frame. So in that case, what you'll do, I'll just remove this. First of all, we need to come out of the frame, right? Here, first we need to switch, or I can say leaving the frame, leaving the iFrame or frame, anything is fine. Leaving the frame. So how to leave the frame, how to come out of the frame? Driver dot switch to dot default content. This is one of the interview questions. This is how to come out of the frame. This one. Now you can paste here. Okay. So till here, I want to call two methods. I want to call two methods here. One is handling the frame using the index. So this is going to be into the frame. And after that, I want to come out of the frame and enter the data into the text box. Now let us run this. See, it has entered the data into the text boxes. It has came out of from the frame and sent an input to the text box. That's it, guys. So thanks for watching this video and we'll see in the next session.